Hello everyone, this is Lizzy here and I'm here with Raquel and we are here to give you some Bridgerton impressions. What we're going to do is make a video, not with spoilers or at least not many, but with our impressions of the siblings. We're also going to do an extra video for Simon and one for Penelope. That means that today, since it's our first day, we have to start with our leading lady of The Duke and I, the first book, the first season basically, who is Daphne. Basically, this is how it's going to work. Raquel is going to give you the impressions of someone who has not read the books. I will give you the impressions of someone who has. All of it based on the season, but there's a little bit of a different perspective if you read the books and if you have. So, Raquel, you can go.
Well, I like Daphne. She wants all the family, love, kids, marriage, romantic things. And she wants that. And she doesn't think it's anything wrong with want that things. But at the same time, she knows what happened with woman in that time. A woman can decide anything by her own. So she knows that, and she fights out. She fights. In, she fights for that to change. Okay, that surprised me because Daphne is like the perfect woman in that time, you know.
Right, she's so traditional.
Yes, she grew up for marriage, for kids. That's all for her, and it surprised me that she thinks that
Making like weird, like
yes, that marriage, love, or kids is not everything she can do. So she tries to win some rights for women. And at the same time, she wants all that things because she grew up in a house full of love or passion, real love. That's a shame in that time.
yeah.
Okay, you have in that time you have a marriage, but without love. You don't have love, but she goes out with love in her house, and she wants that.
Yeah.
That's Daphne in person for me. Well, I have to say that she has a very big heart, and that's helped her to forgive and give everything in everything that she has or she
So I can't tell you.
or she does. Okay, I can say more.
It's interesting. I think you're gonna sort of see the impression Raquel has and the impression I have, considering I have read the books. I just want to start by saying Daphne was always my least favorite Bridgerton. It wasn't even like close. I think the books get better. So she was my least favorite, and I was surprised to really like her in season one. Not just like she's there, I'll wait for her story to be over before we can get to characters I like more. No, I actually really enjoyed that. I enjoyed even the things that sort of rubbed me the wrong way about her in the book. I sort of enjoy. I think it has a lot to do with the performance. There's credit to the writing and the way they sort of, like Raquel said, add like a modern twist to sort of the story. It can't be too modern, but there is a way to reflect modern ideals even in those times. I think they do that really well, but I also think the actress works really well, and the chemistry between the two main actors works so well. Right, that you are sort of you feel invested in a love story that even if I mean, I always sort of like Simon more than her in the books, which is super rare for me. I always tend to like the heroine more. Not in this case, but I really did like her in the series, much more than I expected. So that's something to keep in mind. I know you're all gonna be like, oh, but that means there's a scene of like. I'm not saying anything about that. I am just saying that as someone who sort of read the first book, wasn't as sold, went into the second book just in on the off chance that I might like it, and then liked all the others much more. Daphne is much better in this book. There's a very good integration of her story with her siblings, um, and there's an A+ love story, an A+ romance, which is what we wanted out of the Bridgerton adaptation. That's what we were here, right? We wanted a good romance. And I am hopeful that this is gonna open the door for more romance adaptations. I think this is a brilliant adaptation. Um, and I think you're gonna find yourself liking Daphne, whether you read the books or not. Sort of try to go into Daphne. Like you have your opinions maybe about others, but if you've read the books, try to go into Daphne with a little bit of an open mind, and I think she will surprise. And she's, after all, a leading lady for season 1. So that's us talking Daphne. We will be back here every day this week, and I presume another day next week, because we have 8 videos at least to do. If for some reason you find that you desperately need a video on, like, I don't know, Lady Danbury, you can let us know. But for now, we have 8 videos planned. One for each sibling. Well, we're gonna do one video for the younger siblings, because there's just not enough of them. When we do that video, you'll see. But if there's anything else that you sort of want to know and want us to do a video about, you can leave us a comment below, and we can't promise we'll do it, but we'll think about it. So that's it for our first Bridgerton impressions. See you later.